Good day everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have some information here as it relates to Kanye West selling t-shirts with the Jamaican symbols on it. I have a report from Honorable Olivia Babsy Grange, so I'm going to read what she's saying so you guys can have a clear understanding. Grange demands withdrawal of Jamaica branded items for sale online. The Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, the Honorable Olivia Grange, has given the following statement on the use of national symbols and emblems on items for sale online. It has come to my attention that items of clothing printed with national symbols and emblems are being offered for sale online. I noticed Kanye West and members of his choir wearing similarly emblazoned items during their special performance in Kingston last night, but I was not aware at the time that the costumes were being sold online. We neither received a request for, nor did we give permission for our national symbols and emblems to be used for the commercial manner or otherwise. I have since requested that the items be withdrawn and the vendor has agreed to do so. We are aware that other vendors are selling Jamaica branded products emblazoned with our national symbols and emblems. Several years ago, when I first served as minister, I had set up a committee to review and devise a strategy for dealing with the proper use of our emblems and symbols. That work was stopped at the change of administrations. I have been granted permission to re-establish the committee and to continue the work. Members of the committee, which include representatives of the Office of the Prime Minister, the Jamaica Intellectual Property Office, the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, and others. So there you have it, guys. That's a statement from the Honorable Olivia Babsy Grange, the Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport. So you hear she say she not give nobody no permission to use it. I have a video to share with you guys because you have a lot of persons giving their reaction and what they think about the whole thing about the Kanye West story.
Boom, 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 boom. Good morning, peeps. For the informed, let me just ask, did you go to the Kanye West Sunday service on the Friday? And for the uninformed, listen, American rapper Kanye West came to Jamaica, first place outside of the US for his Sunday service, a series he started earlier this year, which really advanced his declaration, proclamation that he's saved and he's following Christ. So him come to Jamaica, the first place. That's for the uninformed. Now, there are several discussions, and you know, I usually don't jump on here, and get involved in the controversial discussions often. I just love God, love my family, and I love comedy. That's it. But this one, I'm joined to share my view because I have a position. And the thing is, you should hold a position. I ask people, what do you think about Kanye West coming to Jamaica? Well, it's not a really good, not really bad. What's your position? You have to hold a position, so I can, respond to it and decide if I agree or not agree. And we can agree to disagree too. No, what's my position? Boom, 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 boom. Well, it was good for the country because, employment, that's always good. People can just earn, especially the technical services. I heard all of the technical services were local, so a lot of equipment were employed. Because you're talking about over 100 singers, supporters on the stage, so many different microphone systems, and there was clarity in the sound. I heard it yesterday, and that is good. The government endorsed it. There were police forces out there. The traffic flow was good. I mean, obviously they didn't get the crowd that they expected yesterday, so that is good. We can't complain about that. No, what was the purpose of his visit? Why did he come here? What's this Sunday service? What a question to ask. Or when did he get baptized? When did he get saved? When did he give his life to the Christ that he's declaring? He said Jesus is King. When did that happen? Who is his spiritual leader? Which church him go? All these questions you're going to get, especially from the Christians who are testing every spirit as they ought to. And that is important too. but what is your position? Boom, 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 boom. I have a position. The key thing is, Kanye West, like any other person, can be called by the Spirit of God to a work, to a message. And Kanye West, a lot of people jump on his history and say, you know, we are talking about the man that said this and said that about slavery, the man that who, you know, cultish, who, I mean, you know, all the negative things, which are really things in his past. And I know God that I serve can change you and give you a new life and wash you, get rid of the past. You know, I know the God that I serve can do that. So, what is your take? Kanye West came here. What's it take for Christian? What's it take for unbelievers? What's it take for those who are the fans of Kanye West, who love his music and came to see a rap star who came to Jamaica at Emancipation Park on a weekend that we celebrate our cultural history, Heroes Weekend? Why did the government allow him or grant him permission in such a short space of time to come here? All of those discussions about what is your position? Boom, 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 boom. I have mine. Listen, I thought about it and I said, listen, wisdom. Wisdom is the principal thing. And with all I get understanding. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. So that is where I rest my seat, beginning of wisdom. So I thought about it and I said, hey, listen, if that man, American rapper Kanye West, is going to come to Jamaica and say Jesus Christ is King and speak to people about change and goodness and peace and love, those are all good things. Those are all good things for this country to hear at this time. And if he can garner their attention as he did, people watch online, people watch offline. There are notable celebrities I saw there when I went there. Because I went there. Yeah, you never know. Boom, 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 boom. Matter of fact, it was my daughter's birthday, so I really missed the substantive part of the session. Because, you know, I'll tell you, I love my family. So I spent some time with daughter, and, you know, we had a family gathering and thing, and then I went there. When I went there, they were about wrapping up. He was doing that last song. Boom, 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 boom. But the point is, as I was explaining to you, hold a position. Hold a position. Wisdom is the principal thing. All I get wisdom. You know, St. Paul, when he was in change in Philippians, in first book of Philippians, he was talking about people preaching Christ. And so some people preach Christ out of rivalry, some preach it out of envy, some preach it out of selfish ambition. And them can say, yeah, Kanye West, that is it. Selfish ambition. He was preaching Christ because he have an album that come out named Jesus is King. And therefore, you know, it's a good marketing strategy to spice up his presentation. By the way, I saw Spice there in the crowd. You know, to spice up his presentation for, or his marketing or promotion of this new album. Yeah, all that, you know, selfish ambition. But what Paul said, what's the end of the matter? In Philippians 1:18, him say, what then? However Christ is preached, whether from false motives or true, the fact is, Christ is preached. And we can rejoice. So if somebody come there, who a lot of people who came there, I heard, I've not been to any kind of church service, you know, where they made Jesus is King and jumped on them ears and things. If somebody, one person, one dege person come there and a word pierce the ears, touch the heart, and that person, male or female, start meditate on the God, the Creator, who make them, and start meditate upon change. If that one person comes to change and say, boy, you know, say, I'm going to go look at Kanye West thing up at Emancipation Park and you know, start, you know, made some different things and life is changed because of that. If I big up that is essentially the thing. So that's my position. Philippians 1:18. However Christ is preached, you know. But of course, you know, the balance is you have to be wary of those persons who are false teachers and false preachers and things. We have to be cognizant of the fact that there are those that have to be guarded so we're not led astray. Yes. Very, 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 very important. How would do that? Wisdom. How would do that? Study the word of God. The word of God say, study to show thyself approved. A man shall not be ashamed, rightfully dividing the word of truth. So if you are not studying the word of God, then you can be easily led astray. You can listen, and if you don't line up with the word of God, you can say, yeah man, a foolishness that. That a foolishness. You know for yourself if you have that personal walk, that personal relationship with God. Even a preacher might go off, you can say, hey, you're going off. Because one spirit and God is not the author.